Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to codingscientist.com. You are watching autonomous drone bot using Pixhawk controller. Alright guys, so we have covered quite a bit and now it's time to get into the video transmitter aspect. So in this lesson I'm going to show you how to hook up a video transmitter and a receiver which is going to be built mounted onto drone with a power distribution board or a common battery power. So I'm using, it's called TS832 video transmitter, comes like this, and a camera. It's called a FPV camera. All right, guys. Now what you need to do is this camera comes with multiple plugs here, a wiring plug. You will have to, cut it and solder it in such a way that these three wirings, all right, these three wirings, yellow, red and black of the transmitter, this is the video transmitter which works on 5.8 gigahertz and 48 different channels. So these three wires has to directly connect into same yellow, red and black of the camera. All right, so let me show you parallelly in my alternative camera. Hold on a second. So if you look at it here, there are basically two different junctions, right? So one is with three wires and the other one is two wires, which is not required. We will not be using the other one. So we will be using only this three wire junction point, okay, the three wire junction point of the camera. So in this there are three wire outlets. One is the black, red and yellow. Exactly the same red, black and yellow has to match with your transmitter, video transmitters, black, yellow and red. It's a simple wiring, straightforward. You just have to solder it and put a tape so that both the wires are hooked up. And then there is another black and red wire in your transmitter. Can you see it here? There's another black and red. This is nothing but your power. So this can take a power of about a minimum of 3.7 volt to 16 volt, right? So we are going to use and power the entire drone with this powerful battery. This is what I am going to use it. So it's pretty powerful, 8000 milliampere of voltage and 11.1 voltage, 11.1 volt, 3C LiPo and 8000 milliamp current. It's pretty powerful and you get a long duration of flying hours. So what I also did was I just I got a splitter. So you can custom build it. I just custom built this particular splitter in such a way that there is a parallel connection to, one connection goes to your power distribution board. This is the power distribution board which I showed you in the previous lesson. This is connected to all your motors, distributed motors. So one junction of the battery connects to the power distribution and then the another junction, this junction connects to your transmitter like this, right? So once you hook it up, what you can do is there are two ways to receive the video signals. One is from Android mobile app, right? So when you buy this transmitter, you get a bundle of transmitter come receiver. So the receiver is something like this, which can be connected to your mobile phone through the micro USB or the charging port, right? It's a pretty lightweight. There is no need of battery or any programming, nothing is required. So you can just connect it, and there are ton loads of FPV viewer apps for Android. FPV viewers, it's called FPV first person view. FPV stands for first person view. FPV viewer app. You can just search in App Store in Google Store and you'll get ton loads of app. You can download that and it will take you through the configuration. As soon as you plug this in, you will start receiving the video through that app. Now that becomes sometimes very clumsy. You'll have to hold your mobile app, mobile, and on one side you'll have to hold your remote control, stuff like that. So that becomes clumsy. So what I did is I went ahead and bought a FPV monitor, which is again a low cost, and did a custom built a battery power which runs on just 3.7 volt 8650 8065 8650, whatever you call it as, that rechargeable battery, so that I don't have to remove the batteries again and again, right? So this again works on 48 channel. It's a small television kind of thing. You can just open it up. It opens up like this. You can view the direct video recording, video transmission into the screen. You can mount it. There's a bracket here. You can mount it on your Fly Sky remote itself. So I can probably show you the next time when I'm trying to mount it. So this is more convenient. Let me just operate this quickly and show you guys how this looks, right? So I'm going to power up the transmitter. So all you need to do is, let me repeat again, get this particular transmitter TS832. You can just Google it up. You'll get it in Amazon and open source. There are ton loads of, and it's very cheap, low cost, right? And the wiring for that is, there are 3 wires like this, right? Yellow, red and black, and the yellow, red and black has to go to the camera. Red, yellow and black, exactly the same match. By mistake, if you interchange, you might end up spoiling your camera, or it may not even work, right? So take a close look again. So the yellow, red and black actually is connected directly to the yellow, red and black of the camera port. All right, the other 2 port you can ignore, you can just leave it empty. So this is the transmitter part, and this is the power. All right, so this is the power, the 2 different wires. So I'm going to connect it to the power junction now. Give me a second. All right, so as soon as I power up, you can see there is channel, I'm operating in channel 21. All right, can you see it here? It glows, the LED glows up here. It's a display device, the LED display device, which shows up in which channel. In case, you know, for tuning purpose, what you need to do is, there are 2 different buttons here. So you can click on this button for the frequency, FR, it is written as FR, and this button for channel. You can just keep changing one by one till you get your view into this particular screen. Let me just on the screen. As soon as I on, you can see the video. There you go. Can you see it, guys? It's fantastic. The clarity is amazing, just beautiful. I'll just move the camera. There you go. Can you see there? It's so clear. It's absolutely wireless. And then the most important aspect about this particular video transmitter is, it works up to 5 kilometer range, 5 kilometer in open air, which is fantastic. Where there is a disturbance like walls and kind of thing, probably about, you know, 2.5 to 3 kilometers, but in an open air about 5 kilometers, which is fabulous, right? So go ahead and pick it up. It works really fantastic. Just plug and play, no need of any programming and stuff like that. It's just, you need to do some soldering and do some modification in the wiring, so that single battery can fly your drone as well as operate the camera as well. So, and this FPV monitor is very handy. All right, so you know, once you're ready with this setup, and keep the configurations ready, keep this camera ready, keep this transmitter ready, and I will be back in the next lesson to show you how to hook it up along with your Pixhawk telemetry stuff, and all those things are coming up. I will show you one by one. See you. Goodbye.